I flicked the cigarette butt away, bent down and picked up the sniper rifle. Through the scope, there was that fun broker who had ruined my whole family. With a gunshot, he fell straight to the ground. I turned the gun and aimed at those financial elites. These people added that to ordinary people. After firing the last bullet, I took out 2 grenades and stuffed them into my pocket, then hid the rifle. I splashed gasoline on those evidences. The moment the tons of fire licked the papers, I knew it was time to go to the next place. As I walked across the street, I put on a mask. Everyone in the opposite building was staring at the commotion outside the window. No one noticed there was one more me behind them. The moment the elevator doors closed, I tightened my grip on the gun hidden in my clothes. The office was still bustling with activity until I walked in with a gun in my hand. I pointed the muzzle of the gun at the manager. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw the photo on his desk. His pregnant wife was snuggled up to him, smiling tenderly. At that moment, I ripped my once-minus happy family. My heart softened suddenly, and finally I let him go. But the others weren't so lucky. I rushed into the office and opened fire wildly, but there were simply too many swindlers. I threw down my pistol, pulled the pins of the grenades and hurled them forcefully into the crowd. Since I couldn't clean them all up, I let them be destroyed together. There came the rapid sound of footsteps behind me. It was the special police. I turned around and rushed into the boss's office, drove out the 2 secretaries and left only him there. When I took off my mask and sat down in his chair, he could still remain calm. When he heard that I had gone bankrupt because of him, there even appeared a smug smile on his face. I glanced at the surveillance camera in the corner and suddenly wanted to play a game with him. I put the pistol on the table and started counting down from 3 seconds. Whoever grabbed the gun first would survive. Sure enough, he eagerly grabbed the gun and pulled the trigger without hesitation. But there were already no bullets in the chamber. Just then, the special police rushed in. That smug boss instantly fell in a pool of blood. I lay down on the ground on purpose and pretended to be a hostage being held. When I was being helped downstairs by the special police, a pair of hands suddenly pressed on my shoulders. I looked up and saw it was my friend who was a policeman. He looked at my face, and there was a flash of understanding in his eyes. Without saying a word, he just quietly escorted me towards the door. Another friend at the door saw this and also remained silent. The 2 of them just stood there, watching me walk out of this place full of sin step by step. When the sunlight fell on me, I knew that this long minus overdue revenge had finally come to an end.